The following program is produced by Project Bait and does not reflect the views of this station.
This is another Project Bait news analysis, the Rambeau report for my people. Recently we had a brother on, Kenny Snodgrass, who has made trips to Brazil and for that matter in many places around the world. Now Kenny is a mature brother, an older brother, and very politically conscious, okay? So that one of the things he did, he brought in his book, From Victimization to Empowerment, by Kenny Snodgrass. The good thing about, many good things about the book, but let's start with the first one, is that he wrote it and underwrote it himself. That is to say, he wrote it and then he paid to have it published. That is, he put his money where his mouth is. That is very important because a lot of times in our community, you'll hear the saying, we beg for what we need and buy what we want. Well, Kenny, in terms of developing what essentially is a memoir, his memoir, a history of some of his actions and attitudes in terms of politically what is going on in our community. Kenny has published his memoir, and I think it is important in a human sense to put your ideas out, not just in conversation in the barbershop or the beauty shop, but also to put them down on paper. And to a certain extent, we do the same thing here at For My People in terms of putting our ideas out from our own perspective, based on our own labor and interest, because obviously I and the other commentators, Ron Scott and Mark Wells, have to do the research, the study, and then the articulation of it in these interviews, these reports. So Kenny did this, and he has written, I guess about 40 or 50 2-3-page comments about varying political positions, and I think it's well worth buying, particularly if you're an instructor, a social studies instructor, because it speaks to the contemporary era, at least in the last 20, 30 years, so that it's now enough so that it'll still apply to students who are in school, in high school or in college, or for that matter in post-degree studies. And also for those of you who are involved in community organizations who need some background. So that I certainly recommend that you look for it, From Victimization to Empowerment, the need of real power, real black power. Now another book that I've been reading recently is Rabbit at Rest by John Updike. This is a novel about folk in Pennsylvania. And Updike is a European-American writer, and this particular book won the Pulitzer Prize. It's the kind of book that students in college will have assigned as their as one of the books to read in terms of great American literature. And this book, Rabbit at Rest, if you're a writer or if you're a reader, I certainly recommend that you read it. Or if you're a writer, I certainly recommend that you read it, because what Updike has captured here is a comprehensive demonstrates as a comprehensive skill or mastery of the English language. I mean, his writing skills are phenomenal. So that for any aspiring writer, either a novelist, a short story writer, or a playwright, I certainly recommend Rabbit at Rest by John Updike. Not necessarily that you like the characters, or for that matter the setting, or identify with it, but if you're just looking for someone who is a master of prose, a master at his craft, something to aspire to if you're into literature, then certainly read John Updike, this particular novel. Another one I'll recommend is The Blacks by Genet. The Blacks, a clown show. This is a play from the 60s, a classic drama of the absurdist theater tradition, which we here, Concept East Theater, incidentally, is looking for actors for, or theater people for. So if you're interested in theater, pick up a copy of the script and get in touch with us here at Project Bait. We have a director, Manrico Ward, an assistant to the producer, Linda Rankin, who will assist you in getting involved with the production. So call us here. And then let me close out with our own publication, the Urban Theater Magazine. This we publish, and it is in a sense our theater memoir. We are taking our statements and putting them down on paper, and now we're working on our next edition. And recently we had in a brother, Dwayne Shepard from Los Angeles, come in and talk to us about theater out there. And I asked him, do they publish any theater magazine? And he said no, they don't have any. Nor do they have any collection in the public library system or university library systems of the history of theater out there. And I thought to myself, for shame. How can a community who does theater, where 1 million black folks reside in the Los Angeles County area, not have a publication? But we do. This has been another Project Bait News Analysis, the Rambeau Report for My People. If you want to get in touch with us here at Project Bait, check out our website at projectbait.blackgold.net. That's Project Bait at blackgold.net. You can also check us out on YouTube, youtube.com, and then put Project Bait DET, stands for Detroit, Project Bait DET in the search box.
I'm Geraldine Watkins, the director of the Considine Little Rock Family Life Center, located at 8904 Woodward Avenue at the corner of Holbrook in Detroit. We offer swimming, basketball, as well as a full fitness center. We also have a beautiful hall available for rental of all occasions. For more information regarding programming and services, please contact us at 313-871-4673. Again, 313-871-4673.
There are 3 basic necessities every business needs: a business plan, a bookkeeper, and a website. Call Project Bait for all 3. Call 313-871-3333. That's 313-871-3333.
If you are in business, you should promote your business in the Metro Business Information Guide. For more information, contact Chris Woodard at 645-2282. That's 313-645-2282.